A courtroom dispute over media statements is now threatening to reshape one of Utah's most closely watched murder cases. And the question on Friday is whether prosecutors could lose the option of seeking the death penalty before the trial even begins. Welcome to Morning America. The latest chapter in the case involving Tyler Robinson, the man accused of assassinating conservative commentator Charlie Kirk, centers not on evidence presented to a jury, but on what was said outside the courtroom. A Utah judge is expected to decide whether prosecutors violated a gag order or state court rules during public comments about the investigation. Robinson's legal team argue that if those violations occurred, the only appropriate consequence is removing the death penalty from consideration altogether. Defense attorneys say court orders must apply equally to everyone involved, including government prosecutors. In a filing submitted to the court, they argue that allowing the state to pursue execution after allegedly disregarding those rules would undermine the integrity of the judicial process. Prosecutors strongly disagree. They insist they did nothing improper and say they were simply correcting what they viewed as misleading claims that spread rapidly after defense filings became public. The disagreement focuses heavily on forensic evidence connected to the rifle investigators believe may have been used in the killing. According to court documents, federal firearms experts could neither definitely confirm nor rule out Robinson's grandfather's rifle as the source of the bullet fragment recovered from Charlie Kirk. The analysis was labeled inconclusive. However, prosecutors note that the bullet caliber matched and that a spent casing found at the scene was consistent with the weapon. The state argued that explaining those facts publicly did not violate any judicial restrictions and was necessary to set the record straight. This legal battle has evolved into a broader war of words between both sides. Prosecutors accuse the defense of using court filings to shape public perception, while defense attorneys claim prosecutors crossed the ethical lines through multiple media appearances. The dispute highlights an ongoing challenge in high-profile cases, balancing public transparency with a defendant's rights to a fair trial. The underlying criminal case remains one of the most significant in Utah in recent memory. Prosecutors intend to seek the death penalty if Robinson is ultimately convicted in connection with the fatal shooting during a Turning Point USA event at Utah Valley University on September 10, 2025. Robinson, who remains in custody, is expected to appear remotely for Friday's hearing. He has not yet entered a plea. That step is expected to come after his preliminary hearing, which is scheduled for early July. For many Americans following the case, Friday's ruling could determine far more than courtroom procedure. It may shape the legal stakes of the entire prosecution moving forward. This story is still developing and will continue following the latest updates. What do you think about this issue? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to Morning America for more news and analysis.